Hello, my name is Klavs and welcome to another Mazda 6 video. From the thumbnail you've seen what's going on. So let's do not delay and go straight in. This one will be a little more interesting. We will not need to lift up the car. We won't need to remove the belly pan. The starter is hidden, but it's hidden in a good place. Let me show you why. Under the bonnet. So let's open the bonnet. Where is the starter? There. So if we remove the air box and this, we actually can access the starter. So what my plan is, airbox out, from here, this all off, battery out, so you guys have somewhere to sit, and we're gonna access the starter motor. Let's check the starter motor itself, and you know what I mean. So this is a Redex starter. So this is a Mazda 6 starter motor. This is how it looks like. Now what we will need is to remove this bolt, here is one, and this is not something you remove, and this is to unplug, just pull out. So we will need this with that, and these two bolts. That's it. Two bolts, undo this, and all starter is coming out. So let me show you how to get to it on the car. But first, tools you're gonna need. And these are the tools we're gonna need. We're gonna need wrenches, normal size and a smaller size. See, this is the small size. Then we need extension for the bigger one and for the smaller one. Then you will need a 12 mil, 10 millimeter, 13 millimeter and 14 millimeter. 14 is for the big one, and which is attached to the engine block. And 14 spanner, 10 millimeter spanner, and a flathead screwdriver, small one, to pry off one connector that likes to stick to the connection. So let's go and do it. Let's start and do it. I'll put on the light, put you on the side, and let's remove the air box and the battery. See this gap right here? That's the old starter. You should not have a gap here. This gap is not good. But this is the starter, right? This one. So you can see right there. There are some hoses in the way. You can easily reach it, and you can see the bolt. On the bottom there is one. So I'm gonna situate you somewhere around here, so you can see what I'm doing. And right there is one, see, between. Right there, see? It's in the distance, looks very in the distance. That one is one, that one is the second one. That one is holding on the bracket for the wiring. And then behind there's another one, which is the actual bolt. Okay, the top bolt you can get from here, right there. It's a 13. If you slide it in like this. You could actually drop it. And now you should be able to move some stuff away from the actual bolt. Right here where my finger is. Can you see the moving finger? Yeah, right there. There's a bracket right now, but I moved on the side a bit. And now right there where my finger is wiggling. Right there, yeah. You see all of this finger. There's a bracket and I'm moving it. And behind it there is another bolt. I know on camera it's barely able to see it. There's first hole, there's second hole. Now the starter is moving, but we have to reattach this one. This is the top. This is what screws down on top, and then to unplug that thing. So I'm gonna work on them now. See this? And there is that bolt right there. Right there. This is the last thing I need to remove. Starter is out. Okay, so we need to remove this with this. That's the new one. So let's go install the new one. My master plan how to get this inside from here, like underneath here, because these hoses do give some space. So I'm gonna move it here, then move these underneath, like the hoses that are detached, and I detach this sensor which was here. It's in the way, those colored cables. Like this you should not be that much in the way. So you go on the bottom, you go a bit farther down, you go lower, so clear path in here and in there. That's the fool's dream, how you would say. That's the fool's dream. you should be able to afford to dream, at least a little bit. As long as you don't damage anything, should be all fine.
Awaken now.
Hey! It's in. Okay, let's put the bolts in by hand.
In all of life there is a rhythm. All things living carry out this tune.
It's all bolted down there. Now we're gonna plug it in. It's as simple as putting this. Ah yeah, how you'd open this. Even if you don't see it, with the fingers you squeeze this together. With the thumb, push it down. Then this will pop up, see? And for the new one, we just slide this on. Actually, let's plug this white stuff in because it's harder to do. This one. You just basically plug it in. There's only one way it can go up or in. If other things wouldn't be getting in the way. Yeah, otherwise are getting in the way. From front it will be easier. 100%. There you go.
The deeds on earth are no longer seen.
You know, it goes on so easily, but when it has to come off, it's a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, now. There you go. Okay, this is the new stuff that's been provided. The new nut. Okay, that's plugged, that's tightened, plugged. Now this plug can go back in. Once everything is back on top, you can barely reach it. Oh no, I reached it. If you remove this plug right here, it will give you more access. That bolt there, where's my finger? Do you see my fingertip? Right here, yeah. That's the first bolt. That's the 13 mil. And behind the 13 mil is a 14 mil. Then that, right there. That one. That's a 14 mil. Then you have this wire and the black thingy right here. I'm poking my finger. My finger is on the thingy. My finger is on the thingy. So two here, that bolt there, and it comes out. Now I'm gonna put all this back in the battery, and we test out the new starter. Okay, let's double confirm. Okay, this back, this, and get till then. There you go. Okay, that's there, following there, here. Okay, let's get more light. This screw down attached, plugged in here, following here, plugged in here. This vacuum hose or whatever this is, it's plugged in. The airbox is sitting there itself. Nice. This is tightened. This is in. This is tightened too. Double check. Yep. Underneath, they are sitting there. See underneath. This hose, they are sitting in their grooves. Good. Now the battery. That's it. Then we start the car. Usually you close the bonnet once it's 100%. 100%. Now let's go start the car. Holy mackerel! It takes one spin, and done. The old starter took 3 times longer. Look. The old starter wanted to go a little more, and the engine light came up. Yeah, the O2 sensors haven't been heated up. And that's how you change a starter motor on a Mazda 6. Hope this video helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.